What's good, everybody? It's your boy Aristotle Investments, and today we're going to be looking at a stock that I know can explode, all right? Now, I got a few plays that I really think will explode as well, so I'm going to chart these with you guys. You're going to see my analysis, my technicals, and my fundamental analysis, all right? So we're going to study the charts, and we're going to look at some data behind the scenes. I'm a seven-figure trader. Now, what I need you guys to do is leave me a like and comment anything, words of encouragement, an emoji, whatever to help the algorithm, and turn on your post notifications, because I'm going to be posting every single day. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it, because I don't want to waste you guys' time. I know your time is valuable, folks. Boom, here we go, folks. First play we have is team. All right, T-E-A-M, team. Now, what do I see? I see bullish divergence, okay? Stock making a lower low. RSI and MACD making a higher high, okay, which foreshadows an uptrend while we have a third touch of support, okay? So this right here is a great setup, high probability setup, also one of the good leap setups as well. Let's see what else we have here. Do we have a falling wedge looking pattern almost? We may have something a little bit more worthwhile, folks. Yeah, okay. We got a little falling wedge there too as well. We got lots of confluences here. So if you're not familiar with what a falling wedge is, all right, one of my favorite patterns ever in the world, okay? A falling wedge pattern. So this is what this is. Basically, you have three touches of support or resistance. Remember, support is your floor, resistance is your ceiling, okay? So you're gonna see that, and you're gonna see it kind of look like this, right? So resistance is our ceiling, and in order for it to count as a falling wedge, it must break resistance here, as you guys can see. So this is our ceiling, and it needs to break the ceiling. So right here, if we mark this green, breaks that ceiling, it could go, and then this could also be a great entry here for this third touch of support. Multiple touches of support here, oversold on the RSI on the daily. Really love this particular setup as far as technicals. That would be my number one play. Number two, which we already kind of banked on, we're actually up 60% now. Here we go, SMCI. Now, we were calling for the gap fill as soon as it broke above this level. So once it broke above here, that's when I told my chat, hey guys, you know, and Fancy called it as well. She called a lot of things, by the way. I called it in a small account challenge. So we're up about 62%, and I called it right here. Two cons, SMCI. So I basically give you the contracts. If you have a smaller account, we do a small account challenge. She called it, and there we still in UNH as well, so that's going to be lit. SMCI swing, she called that. It went crazy. What did she call it? It's a lot going on, folks. We be, you know what I'm saying? Look, we're already in team. So you guys see that, and then she called the swing right here. Then I also called it for the small account challenge because I loved it, and we all bank. And this is a community that works together, folks. So something I said inside too that I want you guys to pay attention to is this is a day trading. This is a trading community. It's important, right? So this is why it's important. You can't watch the market by yourself. Someone will more than likely see things that you don't, all right? But anyways, that's why I got in. I told them I agree with the gap fill. See that? Risking the gap fill. And this is a gap, folks, if you're not familiar with what a gap is. A gap is basically when the market either drops up or down after hours, before 9:30, okay? So that means no contracts were traded during that time, and it usually likes to fill the gaps. So one of the gap fills I recently got to bank off of was you. once that loads. See that? How it gapped down and then it eventually came up to fill that gap. See that? It filled the gap, meaning contracts or shares were traded to fill this gap. One gap that I personally believe will get filled eventually is lift. Even though it keeps gapping up, it finally got into that gap, but this gap also will fill one day. By the way, I'm the original caller of Lyft. Now, let's go into my other stocks that I really like, the healthcare and the fintech. So these other stocks also will go, and we can go and look at Team's balance sheet before we go. As you can see, they are growing year over year in profits, losing less money year over year. I personally believe they're going to be profitable within the next 1.5 to 2 years, which will make them explode even more. Mark my words. SMCI is also one that's coming to fill that gap. And I like NVO and UNH. Okay. So NVO, I'm already in leaps. I'm up pretty decent on the leaps, don't get me wrong. In fact, let me show you guys my profit. All right, guys, as you guys can see, I'm up 104K in this particular account, okay? As you can see, it's a real Robinhood account. I scroll down, I find NVO, and I call all these plays in my chat. So if you want to get in when I get in, tap in. I'm up 71% on this, and then I'm also up in my other little small leap account. So this is the 50K to 500K challenge, and I am up to about 200K now, as you guys can see. So I've already 4X'd the account, just straight off leaps, by the way. So this is the power of leaps, and I've done this in less than a year, about 6 months, 4X my account, okay? And NVO, so I do like NVO to continue. I'm going to keep being in this position in particular, but I don't think it's too late to get in. I still believe they have good potential. Now, as far as these two stocks, they're pretty simple to get into, which is PayPal and XYZ as well. So I do believe in the future of these. I personally do believe these will both 2X in the future once this loads, as you guys can see. And I don't believe that it's too late to get into these, all right? PayPal, XYZ are also heavy on my radar. UNH, even though I'm up pretty heavy on that as well, I do believe will continue in the short term. And those are about it. UNH as well, I do see continuing. And also we have what, folks? A gap that's going to get filled, okay? You can bank on that. This gap will get filled. It's already in the works of filling it, and I think it'll get filled, the 380 gap. And once that gets filled, I'll be up, up a lot, because we got in, literally, we sniped the bottom here and even added a lot here. So UNH will fill this particular gap as well. And these are pretty much my favorite stocks. You got PayPal, XYZ, Team, UNH, NVO. And yeah, folks, if you guys like this content, keep watching. I'm just going to keep dropping these gems, giving you guys free plays and showing you my portfolio transparently, folks. God bless you guys, and tap in.